So I just got out here. I've got the dogs in the field. I've got Albie on my chest. And there's this little calf. Just tried to stand up, so I think it was just born. It looks like Lauco is doing a really good job cleaning it off. Albie's curious. So I'm gonna try and go get Cam so I can take Albie off out of my arms. So it's trying to stand. I don't know when it was born. Wow, she bagged up and then she just had it. She's a good mama though. So this is a bit graphic for some. My apologies. Wolf was scared by the blood, but I'm glad that she had the baby in her stall. I feel like I should have checked on her sooner. So the calf has actually stood up once at this point. I did stop recording. Man, her udder is huge. So we're just trying to figure out a head locker because I'm going to have to milk her. I don't know if I have to milk her tonight or tomorrow morning. I'm definitely going to call my milking friends. And look, the calf's going to try and get up. So for the next hour, I'm going to try and just watch and make sure that the calf drinks. That's my job. Hey? She seems like she's being a good mama though, so that's nice. Hey girl. So she's really been cleaning it. Oh, it's standing up. Oh, it's such a small space. I don't see how I can nurse in there. She's just eating everything it was covered with. Oh, it's going around the back side. Sorry, it's hard to get a good angle. Albie's like, what are we doing? It's in the perfect position. I mean, it should be standing to nurse, but it's right near an udder. And I just wish it would nurse. Oh, sorry, girl. I'll give you a bit of space. Sorry. She keeps nudging it. She's really encouraging it to get moving, which is good. That is super gross shot, guys. Particularly to my sister, who's like one of my only viewers, who's gonna be like, that's so gross. But look, you can tell the calf is looking for a nipple. How does that work when the bags are so big and so low? I don't even know. But it's up. He's walking. Or is she? I feel like it's a girl. Your eye is red, Albie. Oh, you need a little. She's dry. She needs to drink water. So I just backed up to give her some space. So I have to milk her out tonight. So that'll be interesting. You can see the calf has a little tongue out, or her tongue out. It just does not know where to go. Loco, do you want to drink of water? I really don't want to interfere too much. But I feel like she needs to drink water. A little bucket of water because she doesn't want to leave the calf. And I could just tell she can't even move. Good girl. So I think the calf is standing now, and they're just trying to figure out nursing. Hopefully her backside gets clean so you guys don't have to keep looking at it. Calf is just licking and trying to find a nipple. I know you gotta look at that gross backside. Sorry. Albie's here witnessing it all. Who's that, Albie? It's you. So I haven't like intervened in terms of like trying to get the calf on the teat because it feels like it's so close. So I'm gonna give it like just under an hour and then I might help it. I'll obviously take Albie off my chest for that process. Put in some fresh hay around so it's cleaner. And then I gave her some food and water that she can reach just to help her out. I mean, I don't really know what else to do. Besides, I just know that the nursing is the most important part. Oh, Albie wants to watch. curious to see what she'll do about that chicken. What are you doing, chicken? I know. So the calf wandered out here, which might give them more room to nurse. It gets so close. Can't, obviously not in this second, but it's been so close. I'm glad I pre-made dinner and put it in the oven. Albie's getting kind of fussy, so I have to put him to bed. I think it's a boy. Okay. I think this might be a better space for it to try and nurse. We'll see. Oh, I just had the calf nursing. I did give it a bit of a bottle, and then it just nursed. Might try and help it again.
Oh God.
There. Mom's cleaning the baby, and the baby's drinking the bottle. It's hard to see, but Lauco and her calf are in the stall. She's having a rest. I just cleaned it out as fast as I could. OMG, that was a disaster in there, girl. No, you did a good job. Delivery labor is very messy. I gave the calf a bottle. It probably drank 2 liters, and it also drank off of all the teats, which was really good. And it's really cute how they talk to each other. And she's cleaning it off. She's a very good mom. And it's a warm night, which makes me so happy. Yeah, girl. You want to go to bed? I'm worried I haven't milked her out enough. I don't really know. There's definitely way less milk. And I left some in there for the calf. Man, that calf can really drink. But then I don't know if it's like done drinking for a while. I don't know. Hi. Anyway, everybody's healthy. And I do have to, she has strawberry milk, so I have to make sure that I do milk her out enough. I'll explain that more maybe in a caption. So I just got Albie to sleep, and it's just after 11, and I came to check on Lauco. I was out this morning and I milked her a bit. I made sure that the calf was doing well. The calf's sleeping now, but I saw them up and about and walking. And the calf, Optimus, a little boy, he looks wet, but it's wet on the ground. He was dry this morning, so I think he just got a little bit wet. But he's doing good. He's having a little snooze, and he's definitely nursing. Her udders, oh, she's a bit full now, but she was less full this morning. And look, you can see some wrinkles here. So, yeah, this one, not that everybody wants to look at udders, but this one was huge. Oh, I'm bugging her. Sorry, girl, this morning. I milked that down. Anyway, hey, little cat. So I think Lauco, she's having some hay, but I think she wants the calf to nurse because she kind of got it up. So her udders are full, and maybe she just wants it to have a good drink. Sorry, I'm at a weird angle. Roger's getting too close. She doesn't like it. Looks like the sun's gonna come out, so it might be a really warm day, which would be nice. Yeah, he was dry. This morning he was dry, so he somehow got himself wet. Hopefully he's okay. It's really not cold, so I'm not worried. Where are you going, Optimus? Raj. She doesn't like Raj around. She'll charge him. She's keeping her stall so clean, which is crazy compared to how she kept it before. Although I do feel like there's a spot there that I kind of want to clean up. I might just have to put fresh hay down if I can't get in there to clean it. Look at those udders. Oh my God. That is what stresses me out. Raj wants to play with the little calf. Calf is up and about. It was having a snooze this morning and I was a little worried, but it probably nursed earlier. So even though her udders look massive, I probably milked a gallon. Yeah, she does not like Raj around. I tried to take the pressure off this back quarter here with the tiny teat. And it's actually smaller, believe it or not. Raj is gonna get in trouble. Look at him. He's excited that there's a calf. Yeah. Okay, well, I gotta get back to the house and strain the milk. Looks really good today. Yeah, little babe. And baby had a nice little poop that I saw, so no scours, which is awesome. And Lauco is not shaky or wobbly or anything that would indicate milk fever. Raj. So I can definitely tell that Lauco's appetite has gone up because she is eating a lot and she's pooping way more than she used to. It's pretty crazy. Oh yeah, and she's trying to get into That's how you know Lauco's back to herself, when she's trying to get in the coop. I know she looks super skinny. Jerseys usually do look skinny, but in any case, she's getting the correct amount of feed, so I'm doing everything I can. And the ducks are, of course, afraid of her in case. She doesn't love Raj. She's doing okay. You're gonna get it, Raj. It's part of the cleaning crew. Lauco is calling her calf. They make the cutest noises. He's still a little wobbly on his feet. He's doing good. I wish he was a little... Oh, they're kind of running to her. Oh my God. That might hurt. You gonna nurse, babe? Albie's looking for the other teat. I hope he goes for that teat. Oh, Raj is chasing a chicken. Raj. Raj. I'm gonna get Raj out of here. Hi, girl. Hi. Wrong spot. So today is day 3. I just got in. It's after 7. It's probably almost 8 o'clock. I just got in from milking Lauco, cleaning the stall and giving her fresh hay, and checking on everybody and locking up the chickens, geese, and ducks. And I just wanted to say that in the beginning, like that first 24 hours, oh my God, it was stressful. It was very reminiscent of having a newborn. Lauco was, I think, like 10 days early, around there, and I just thought she'd be on time, and I thought I'd get my book on cows and have it read in 2 days and be prepared, and I just wasn't. And I think one of the biggest things that really had me confused, or like I was really unsure of, is whether or not to milk her out, which means to completely empty those bags. Now, the risk of mastitis with a Jersey cow who's an overproducer is high, but like if you don't get that milk out. But in the same breath, the risk of milk fever, which is what happens when you basically, not you, but when the cow produces so much milk at once, and then if you milk her out and then she produces it again, it's robbing her body of calcium. And I don't understand the entire biology of it, but it just knocks them out. You can give them a shot as soon as the calf is born, or I think right before, if you knew, and that can avoid it. Lauco was supposed to also be on a special feed the week before her due date, so she hadn't started it, so that didn't have a chance to affect whether or not she was going to get milk fever. Anyway, all that to be said, I was worried about milking her out, and because of the risk of milk fever, and also because I'd never milked a cow before, and you saw how big her udders are, like just insane. So I went out there the first night. I couldn't film it. It was dark. It was stressful. Like I didn't even have a head locker. So I literally put a bucket of grain in front of her and she did not move. And I milked her. And it was red. And I didn't know if this was normal, if this was mastitis or what. And then I was extra stressed out. But basically I milked her out as much as I could. I probably got a gallon. Like just from each teat, tried to do it evenly. And I was like, that's the best I can do. I'm gonna go to bed. In the morning, when I got up, I could tell that the calf had nursed because her udders weren't ridiculously hard, or udder. I'm learning the terminology here, correct terminology. Wasn't completely hard. So that actually, I felt a lot better. It wasn't as red. It was like a pale pink. So again, I milked out a gallon. At this point, I had talked to a couple people and they were like, yeah, you should really milk her out to try and get that it's called strawberry milk or hemalactia. And basically it's just like a hemorrhaging of the blood vessels, like broken blood vessels probably happened during labor when she was on the ground and up and that sort of thing, which I didn't witness, but I'm assuming that's what happened because it's now we're on day 3. Her morning milking, I let it sit and there was like barely any pink. I'm sure this milking would have been good. except my dog got into it. I put a lid on it, not tight, and he went and knocked the lid off and drank it. So I was going to say so much of this is learning about creating your own strategies and routine for how you do this. Like the first night she knocked over her milk pail so many times, and I knew that could happen, so I had prepared, like if she knocked it over, I had another bucket to dump it in, so I'd only fill it so full. But the problem was I had dumped it into this bucket and I had it hanging up, and Lauco is hilarious. She sees a bucket and she's like, that's my bucket, what's in the bucket? And she just drank all her milk and spilled it everywhere. And I mean, you can't use it. I wasn't going to drink it anyway, but I was going to save it and freeze it for the calf, or if ever there was another orphan calf that somebody needed milk for. Long story short, that didn't pan out. It was red anyway, so it was pretty useless, but I was trying. So just figuring out little things like that. Like I also realized that I can't touch the stool because the stool is dirty, and I have to keep my hands clean. So now I like pull my sleeve over my hand, move my stool if like she shifts or if I have to go to the other side. Anyway, and then I'm also learning like how to keep my rags really clean, because I have to keep one super clean rag for the final wipe off at the end, where to keep my bag bomb to, you know, and what stage to put that in. So it's like a huge learning process, and it feels really stressful. I ended up talking to somebody. I was getting selenium to give the calf a shot because they didn't have that ready either. And it's just something they can be deficient in and they need. So I was talking to another local farmer who had had jerseys for 20 years. And she's like, don't milk her out. A gallon is too much. She's like, you just need to take the pressure off. But that's all I was doing. So I feel comfortable with the gallon, because even then it still feels like her udder is rock hard. But I'm just doing my best to take the pressure off. And she has 1/4 that is just like, I don't know if you saw it, but it's her back right is just massive, and it's got this tiny little teat, and I like literally milk it like this. I'm not kidding. The cramp. Anyway, I milk it better with my left, but who cares? Sorry you couldn't see any milking footage. I'll just try and get it the next time in daylight. But I milk her at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. and that's actually just dark, and I'm not set up for like lighting in this situation. I've got a headlamp on, so. Yeah, so all that to say, I feel way less stressed. I checked with another person that I found on the internet, and I emailed her, and she's like, yeah, don't milk her out. So I'm happy with what I'm doing. After the 4 days and the risk of milk fever has passed, then I can milk her, and I'll probably milk her out once a day. Or I'll milk out 3/4 and leave 1/4 for the calf. I can definitely tell that the calf favors 1/4. So I might do that. So we'll kind of get into a rhythm and figure that out. At this point, after tomorrow, I will know that Lauco will not succumb to milk fever. I have calcium in my house now. If she goes down, I have to call some farmer friends to help administer it if I can't get the vet out right away, which you usually can't get the vet out right away. So, yeah, but I'm feeling okay, and she is sturdy on her feet. She's not showing any symptoms of milk fever whatsoever. So we're every hour, every day, we're getting closer. And the calf is nursing great. I haven't seen it nurse off the back quarters, which I would really like. But I guess those are going to be the ones that I'm going to be milking the most. Yeah, so this city girl got her cow, and it's fun, it's interesting, and after 4 days, the colostrum should be gone, and then we can drink it. And also we wanted to make sure that like strawberry milk was also gone, because we don't really want to drink that. Tonight's milk might have been okay, except Raj got into it, so I'm gonna give the rest to the chickens. And yeah, so after 4 days I'll try it, and I'll probably post a video of me trying my cow's milk for the first time, which I'm super excited about. So thanks for watching. You know, I had thought I'd be posting mostly gardening stuff because I'm obsessed with gardening. And now there's some cow stuff. So, you know, if you're into it, basically I'm just trying to supply food for our family. And I'm super into health and health conscious things. And this is like all a part of the journey to like basically make our own cheeses and to have all of our own dairy products. And the carbon footprint of that is really small. That's also really important to me. And then grow all of the food that I can in the garden. So this is all a part of it. If you're interested in it, that's really wonderful. Please subscribe. And if you like this crazy, I got a cow video, random footage, you know, give it the thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Okay, bye.